Hello guys, welcome you to the second session on the organic chemistry named reactions. In the previous video, we learned two methods to prepare alkanes named reaction, isn't it? So in today's video, we'll be learning few more methods in the direction of preparation of alkanes, that is saturated hydrocarbon. Shall we go for it? Yes. So today's first method is Frank-Land reaction. Okay, what is that? Frank-Land reaction. Fine, no? Yes. So this reaction is very similar to the Woods reaction, which we already learned, isn't it? Yes. What we have done in Woods reaction, tell me? We have taken alkyl halide, we have treated with the sodium, one of the reactive metal, in the presence of ether. Dry ether we have taken. So the alkane containing double the number of R groups were obtained. In this reaction also, it is very similar to that of Woods reaction. What we are doing is we are taking alkyl iodide, one of the alkyl halide, due to the high reactivity of iodine, or we can call it as alkyl iodides. Okay, high reactivity of alkyl iodide. We are treating it with the metal zinc. Fine, no? And the other molecule of alkyl iodide, for our convenience I have written in this way. So what happens during the reaction? There is a removal of zinc iodide, so that we will get RR, which is nothing but alkane. Okay, you know, these R group could be anything, ethyl, methyl, or propyl, butyl, depends. So alkyl group you can substitute and you can write series of reactions. Is that okay? Fine. So in what way it is different from Woods reaction, students? It is with respect to the metal. In Woods reaction, we took sodium metal. Here the difference is zinc. So there we wrote 2 moles of sodium metal. Here only 1 mole because of the valency of zinc. So what is the byproduct then? Zinc iodide. So 2 iodine atoms required for 1 zinc metal. So zinc iodide is going to be formed. So this way we can prepare alkane. So this is another method to get alkane. Fine. So I'll move on to the second method today, which we will be saying from unsaturated hydrocarbons. So what are unsaturated hydrocarbons? As you know, multiple bond compounds, either carbon-carbon double bond or carbon-carbon triple bond compounds. So the name of the reaction is, okay, Sabatier-Sindrens. Usually it is known as Sabatier-Sindrens reduction. So here I will write Sabatier-Sindrens. This is R, okay, Sindrens reaction. So when we use this method, whenever we require to prepare alkane from unsaturated hydrocarbons, usually we can go for this method. So what is all about this method? Here I'll write alkene first. Okay, so CH double bond CH2 alkene is reduced. What do you mean by reduction? Addition of hydrogen. Okay, in the presence of metal nickel, okay, heated to 570 Kelvin temperature. So if you do this, you'll get, say, this double bond will be vanished, and in place of one bond, 2 hydrogen atoms will be added. So this will become your alkane then, RCH2 single bond CH3. So alkane can be prepared by this method as well. How to convert then triple bond compound? It's very simple. 2 times you need to carry out the same process. What happens? Let us see. So when I have RC, triple bond CH is alkyne I'm taking, isn't it? So when subjected to similar condition, that is nickel at 570 Kelvin temperature, what happens now? I'll get alkene, RCH double bond CH2. Did you get this, dear students? How it is? Now 2 hydrogens are added in place of 1 bond, therefore it got reduced to double bond. What are you supposed to do further? It's simple. Again you add hydrogen in the presence of nickel. So 570 Kelvin temperature. Hope you can see this, 570 Kelvin temperature. What happens? That double bond will get reduced into single bond. So RCH2 CH3. In this way we can prepare both the unsaturated hydrocarbon, or rather we can prepare alkane saturated from both the types of unsaturated hydrocarbons. So this is one more named reaction which is known as Sabatier's entrance reaction, asked in previous year papers, last 15-year papers if you see, okay, the name of the reaction also important. They'll give the general reaction, you'll be you will be selecting the right option or right reaction name for that. So it's important. Next, third reaction today we are going to study is about one more, okay, which is known as Corey-House reaction. Okay, Corey-House reaction. So what is this named reaction? Here what we supposed to do is, it comes in alkyl halide as well, okay. So haloalkene chapter 2nd PU, but the method is to prepare again your alkane. So how to do that? Here dialkyl R2 copper lithium is taken, okay. So it is combination of different metal along with the alkyl group, so organometallic compound you can call, and in that specifically two metals. So intermetallic organic compound we can call this particular compound here taken reactant is treated with alkyl halide. What is alkyl halide? RX, where X stands for halogen atom. Okay, R is, as you know, methyl, ethyl, propyl groups. So to differentiate these two, let me write R dash X. R dash indicates that it is different alkyl group from R. So when you carry out this reaction, dry ether medium, what you will get? R, okay. So there is a reaction where R of, that means alkyl group of this copper will be replaced, okay. So we will get it as R dash. So which is our alkane, which is our intention actually to prepare. So alkane plus what? Here copper and one alkyl group will be there. So it will be present as alkyl copper, organometallic compound, and lithium and halogen. So I'll write here down lithium halide, LiX. So this is famously or well known as Corey-House reaction, which is there to prepare alkane from the organometallic compound, or it could be called as reaction of alkyl halide with organometallic compound to get alkane. And again is one more important. So fifth reaction, okay, if you see the previous video where two important plus many points under those two reactions we have studied. Now third one here, fourth, fifth. Okay, so let us study the next method. Fourth one, usually this won't be there in some of the or most of the textbooks, dear students, this named reaction, which will be studied in inorganic chemistry, coordination compounds. So I'm giving it as a method because again important. So the name of the method is, okay, Wilkinson's catalytic method, okay, or Wilkinson's method it is well known as. So what we do in this method, Wilkinson's catalyst, since we are using in this method, this is known as Wilkinson's method. What is Wilkinson's catalyst? Okay, it is a complex coordination complex it is. So let us see what is Wilkinson's catalyst first. Later the reaction can be written. So the catalyst is rhodium complex, okay, rhodium complex metal with chlorine atom Cl, and which is known as chlorido in the coordination compound. These are known as ligands. So we have RHCl and triphenyl phosphine. Phosphine is pH3, okay, pH3. So those hydrogen 3 atoms are replaced by phenyl group, pH. pH refers to phenyl. What is phenyl group? C6H5 group is called as phenyl, and it is thrice. So we write it as pH3. Okay, pH3 stands for this. And phosphine, phosphorus. Okay, so it is 3 times. So it is a tetrahedral or square planar, it could be, okay, square planar complex. That is another aspect of this coordination compound. We will be learning in that chapter detail about the geometry and all. So here one ligand is chlorido, the other 3 are triphenyl phosphine. So 4 ligands, 1 metal atom, either tetrahedral or square planar complex. Let us see what it is later. Okay, so now coming to this particular catalyst, this is a coordination compound. So this catalyst, if you make use to get alkane, that method is known as Wilkinson's. So the specific reduction process, and Wilkinson catalyst, let me tell you dear students, is specifically for alkene to alkane conversion. It is highly specific in nature. It won't bother about the other functional group present in the alkene. Okay, so it minds only that conversion of double bond into the single bond. So this is a very specific in its action. So most of the methods, I mean most of the alkanes can be prepared from alkenes by this method, since it is very specific. So let me write the reaction. Here we are taking carbon, double bond carbon, carbon. I am mainly focusing on the double bond conversion. So let me write it as R1 R2, here R3 R4. I have taken fully substituted alkene. You can substitute here hydrogen as well. Okay, anyway, alkene to be taken. What are these R1 R2 R3 R4? 4 different alkyl groups. Fine. So this is when treated with Wilkinson catalyst. So already I have written what is catalyst. Here it is. Okay, Wilkinson catalyst at 1 atmosphere pressure. Okay, in the presence of benzene and ethanol combination as a solvent. Okay, benzene, ethanol. Hope you can see benzene and ethanol combination. I have written Wilkinson catalyst here. Okay, it should be here. So this particular reaction, now what it does, it reduces. So reduction means what? Addition of hydrogen. So 2 hydrogen atoms will be added across the double bond, so that you will get R1, okay, carbon here, R2, and this will be hydrogen, C, here also hydrogen, and R3 R4. What was your intention? To prepare alkane, and here is it. Okay, so alkane. So these are the 4 more methods which exist to prepare alkane, okay, from different starting materials. That's it in this video, dear students. So we will be studying 2 more very important and interesting reactions which are important even for the second PU or aldehyde ketone chapter, or in that chapter it comes again, and we will be looking into the different aspects of those 2 named reactions. And wait for it, it is none other than reduction of aldehydes from carbonyl compounds. There is a special method, and 2 of the named reaction. I'll go for one more video for that because it is lengthy. Okay, that particular concept is limitation also you have to study, and let me not wait, I mean I'll not make you wait for that name of the reaction, just I will reveal that name. It is nothing but Clemenson's reduction and Wolff-Kishner reduction. So those 2 are very important for your competitive purpose. Of course these are also, so let us learn those 2 reactions in the coming video. Thank you, dear students.